Thank you, members of the committee. My name is Brandon Williamson. I'm a former 11 Bravo in the United States Army. Now, when I enlisted, obviously I'm in support of LD 1054. When I enlisted, I swore an oath to the Constitution. I suspect all of you also took an oath like that. To me, that oath is very important. Our country is based on that. Everything about our country is derived from that. I don't think it's a good idea for us to deviate from that. We've heard already, and I'm going to go into more detail about some of this stuff, but I'm not going to go over the details of like this articles and all that of the Constitution that this pertains to, since it's already been done. But we can't let Congress cede their power to make war to the president. We've seen how that's been terrible for our country. Now, so the constitutional aspect isn't the only reason that you should support this, though. My main point is the human impact of the war. And this is why I think it's so terrible. So we've lost approximately 7,000 of our warfighters in these undeclared wars: Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Nigeria, etc. It's 7,000 families who will never see their brothers, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, wives, or husbands again. Top of that, according to the VA, about 20% of veterans of the War on Terror suffer the effects of having watched their friends die and had their lives in continual danger for as many as 18 months per deployment. This isn't just about the National Guard. It is about that. That is the main point of it. But it's also about reducing the number of guys that we put into this position. I've seen so many of my friends that have been in some of the most intense fighting of these wars struggle with PTSD when they come back. About 50% of all deployed troops during the GWOT were National Guard. We're not going to be able to go abroad in search of monsters, as Brendan said. He's my boss. Great guy. We're not going to be able to do that if we cut out 50% of the manpower for those wars. That's going to, not being able to do that, that's going to prevent a whole bunch of guys like my friends from getting into these situations, going to fight these wars, seeing their friends killed in front of them for months at a time, and coming back and dealing with those repercussions for the rest of their lives. So I suspect all of you support the military and our veteran communities, and you want the best for us. And so I would just want to encourage you guys to please support this bill.